You are live. Turn screen share on. No, I don't want to screen share. I want to turn the camera on. Hello. I'm live. And we're ready to rock. Thank you, honey. Here we are on this lovely Monday night, February 25th. It was sunny here in Wilmington today. Let's see, where's my chat screen? Who's here? Say hello. Let's give you a prompt for tonight. Goodness, I hope that we're going to get more people. I don't see anybody yet. Oh, wait, one person maybe? Hello. Welcome to your transformation number 3 coaching call. Woohoo! What are you drinking tonight? Or what are you eating? What was for dinner? Or how about what's one thing you ate or drank today that you feel really good about? As an intro question. Hello, Mary Julia. I just see me as well. I'm a little bit concerned that we maybe sent a wrong link. Let's check on that. And I will check the Voxer group. Let's see. Stand by, everybody. Nicole is looking for a link. We will pop that in here, Nicole. If you would put it into Voxer as well, MJ, that would be awesome. Let's see, something funky going on. Hey, everybody. I only have one person on the call, and that's fine if it's just me and MJ tonight, but I'm thinking something might have gone wrong. Is anybody logged on or trying to get in and having any problems? Please let us know. Okay. Oops, we sent the link to call number 2 today. I just copied the last email, MJ, so everybody got the wrong link, the last 2 emails. Let's get the right one. Let's repost the 3rd call. Okay, let me know what you want me to do. Not sure how to do that. I'm gonna get out of this room or stay in here and repost this link. Hold on, everybody. Sorry, everybody, we've got a bad link. Hold on. Sorry, everybody, we have a bad link. Stand by for the correct one. All right, let's resend the email as well. I'm going to duplicate that right now. Okay, next step. Invite people to your webinar. I'm pretty sure this is where we want to go. How's everybody doing? Sorry about this if you're watching the replay. Okay, that's the right link. Let's send that one. Okay, everybody, sorry about that. MJ's posted the correct link here in Voxer, and we also have the correct link being sent out right now by email. Huge apologies. Okay, how we doing? Let's see. New link has been emailed and is above in Voxer. Okay, shaking it off. Let's see. Very cool. I'm going to log out of all my other windows, make sure reception is clear, and it looks like we have people joining us. Hooray! Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about that. Thank you for your understanding, Anna and Linda and whoever else is here. Let's just jump right in to what's going well for you. Hi, Mindy. Glad you're here. We're jumping right in, ladies. What's going well? What can you celebrate right now about you? Besides the fact that you followed the correct trail of links and are now here inside the correct room. Hello, hello, hello. Vicki, I'm glad you're here. We've got 8 tonight. This is our final coaching call for transformation. Can you believe it? How quickly has this month gone by? I mean, I don't know about you. Maybe you were like making yet another nut milk and saying, I can't believe it's still February. But I kind of can't believe it's still February. I am drinking a blend of Nettles with some Rasa caffeine-free coffee alternative. It's interesting to put the Nettles with something else. And then get this, I didn't have any more hemp milk, and I was feeling really sad about having it black. So I put some boxed unsweetened almond milk from Costco, which I have not touched all month long. We'll see how my stomach feels about this. No perfection over here. Okay, what are we celebrating, guys? Mindy's applied the supplied resources for liquid golds and have enjoyed learning. Excellent. Yes, the videos and PDFs, especially those little one-pagers on each one of the liquid golds, which I'm pretty darn proud of. A lot of work went into those, so thank you for enjoying them. Chelsea is super proud to have made 3 batches of almond milk this week. Oh my goodness, what are you using it in? That's incredible. Yeah, if the nut milk runs out, I mean, it's a very sad thing, right? Hemp milk in my house, it's a hot commodity. I used it this weekend at the base of pancakes. I used it at the base of muffins. It's like, it feels so good to put homemade milk in those things, knowing like, okay, this is like crappy gluten-free flour. Like, it's fine, but gluten-free flour is not like nutritious food for my kids, but I'll make muffins with it. And I cut some oats into it, and I put some of the scraps from the juicer in it, the carrot juice scraps. Chelsea loves to drink it straight up. Vicki, I feel the inflammation is going down. Isn't that exciting? We will be talking about our bodies tonight. And I love the skillet meals. Excellent. I love that you love the skillet meals, Vicki. Hello, made it few. Hi, Nicole. You've missed absolutely nothing. Welcome. Proud that liquid golds have been integrated into my life. Thank you, Nicole, for being so patient with the fact that our email system does not like your email and does not want to send emails to you, even though we keep entering your email. So I appreciate your patience, and you've not missed out on anything. So much to celebrate here. I am celebrating my stomach has been exceptionally bloated this whole last season of my life, and that's leading me to go down some other pathways to discover what could be going on under the surface, i.e. pathogens, bacteria, virus that I am unaware of. But I will say that overall, this past week has been awesome in my belly. Even though there's bloat, there's not a lot of pain, which is a big change for me. And I have been doing nightly abdominal massages with castor oil and then a hot water bottle on top of my liver and my whole stomach and rubbing in some Digest Zen. This stuff is really amazing. Sometimes I'll even take it in my mouth to just get my whole digestive system calmed down. Linda is not hearing or seeing me. I think everybody else is good, Linda, so you may want to shut out all the other programs on your computer and play with your settings a little bit. I'm so sorry that you can't hear or see. So lots to celebrate here tonight, and I really want to ask, Well, I want to ask more questions, but I want to do it after we practice a little bit of mindfulness. Actually, we didn't do this last week, and I regretted it. And so transformation is where I really bring you into the fold of what works with coaching, what works about getting intensive with your food stuff, and what works with my clients who pay me a lot of money per month is practicing mindfulness, is taking a few deep breaths, is getting really centered, feeling yourself grounded, and being present. Why? It gives us more choice in our behaviors. There becomes more of a cushion between us and what we choose, just grabbing that boxed milk as opposed to saying like, no, I'm going to make some more hemp milk here if I had more than 35 seconds before my call, right? It also allows us to be more responsive and less reactive, i.e. like yelling at kids and stuff. It's certainly really powerful for me in my life to have that cushion. And mindfulness has allowed me and is continuing to allow me as I expand my practice to heal my body, to tune into the cues that it's giving me, to see doors when they're opening. It's, for me, has become a spiritual practice, but doesn't have to be a spiritual practice, but it's the simple act of paying attention in the present moment without judgment. And I want us to practice together for just about 2 minutes here. So my invitation to you is to let your body land where your body is, get yourself in a room or a place that's just yours, and close your eyes and let your breath go. We're going to do 3 deep inhales through the nose and out through the mouth. That's number 2. Go ahead and do another if you need a third. And I want you to just imagine an anchor on a long, sturdy rope, kind of fallen right out of the bottom of you. Just like you're a ship and you've tossed your anchor out. And I want you to imagine that anchor plunging through your seat, your furniture, your floor, your foundation, the ground, the rock deep in the earth, and hooking itself right onto the strong core of the earth. And I want you to really feel the feeling of being pulled down by gravity and your anchor. And just like a really sturdy boat, you've got your anchor hooked, and yet you can still bob and sway. And the top half of your body has a lightness and a buoyancy. Take your breath and really feel yourself fill up with air. And feel what it feels like to let it flow and go. Just allow your heart to tilt forward ever so slightly, kind of with a little bit of an eagerness to be here and share from your heart. Let your shoulders fall down and back just ever so slightly. Feel all the teeny tiny muscles in your neck and around your throat. Just let go, allowing you to speak whatever truth you're here to speak tonight. Let the corners of your mouth turn up ever so slightly. And imagine at the top of your head an opening, like a camera lens opening, and light pouring in from above. And taking a final deep breath, feeling yourself in whatever present moment or relaxed state you're able to soak up for one more second. Flutter your eyes open and maintaining some of what you may have just found there in the last couple of minutes, return to the call. And tell me, how does your body feel? Either right now in this moment, or this month of transformation, this day, this evening. Just make observations. Don't overthink it. And you can enter as many times as you want in the box there, thoughts you're having. My abdomen feels relaxed. My body tension is low. My heart feels warm. I feel a little tight here. My head feels open. Yeah, my middle lower back feels a little tight. How does your body feel here tonight in transformation? Just what are you noticing in your body that might be different from the norm? Or maybe is that same old thing nagging at you? Either way, the act here is just to notice. Ashley's feeling relaxed, calm, and strong. Nicole's feeling strong, balanced, steady, and soft. What a nice combination of elements there. Mindy is feeling less reactive here post mindfulness. Beautiful. Anna feels lighter and my nervous system feels more calm. How does that go for you, Anna? Man, what would be different if that was the state that you could hang in 80% of the time? Chelsea feels relaxed and easeful. Vicky's feeling relaxed as well. I love this relaxed seems to be the common vibe here. And so with these things to celebrate about how we're eating and with this awareness of where our bodies are right here now, Erin says, numb right jaw from the dentist. Oh no, and full of gas. Not so great, but good in general. Beautiful. Thank you for that. And I'm sorry, whatever the dentist did to you. I'm deeply sorry. Alexis is here. I'm so glad. Grounded and centered, and her right hip is talking to her. I like that. And this from a yoga teacher. The right hip is just talking, right? It's not a judgment, right? My right hip is inflamed or, furious, or I screwed up my right hip today. Just my right hip is talking. What a beautiful way to practice non-judgment from the messages in your body. And it actually leads me to suggesting a podcast to all of you that Chelsea and Mary Julia were talking about recently in one of our Team Voxer channels, the Oprah Super Soul Sunday Eckhart Tolle series that's happening right now. Alexis is listening to that as well. And I heard the one on the ego chapter 2 yesterday, and it completely blew my mind and was sticking with me all afternoon and all day today. And he really talked about identification with the pain of the body. And I so resonated with that. So go on and listen to the Oprah Super Soul Sunday Eckhart Tolle episode, 8 of them. And tell me, where are you struggling a little bit? Where are you feeling like, I can't quite... somewhere, not far from where you want to be, but somewhere right in the realm of where you are, that you're just you're getting it in moments, and then in other moments you're flipping back out of it. Where's that rub for you? Where's that contrast happening? Nicole's got encouragement for Erin. Illness, allergies, dentist. Yeah, she really has, Erin. I think you're going to win. Been through the most shit throughout transformation and still managing to show up to the call tonight for yourself. That's commitment. That's transformation. Where's the rub, friends? I think for me, oh gosh, I've been in such good integrity with my food. I think the mindfulness piece for me just continues to be this consistently inconsistent practice, which I guess means there's some consistency to it. I do come back around every couple of days and I'm like, I think I should practice mindfulness now because I feel like this. That's an area where I feel like if I brought more intention, and I'm curious to see where you're struggling, ladies. You got to answer my cue for me to keep coaching. Where are you struggling? Or how about this? Yeah, this being our last call right at the end here, where are you ready to turn the volume up in the last 5 days of transformation? Where are you ready to finish strong? Where are you ready to look and say, like, no, I can get on top of planning this week. I can make sure I don't, end up with the chocolate bar by the end of the day this week, whatever that thing is. Yeah. Anita, I think I found a way that will work for me in prepping and meal planning. That's amazing, Anita. Tell us, reveal it. What is your way? Share a secret with us. We all want to know. Sherry says, I've failed about 80% of the time. Certainly something, a word that we can pick apart for you, Sherry. My 4-year-old has had pneumonia. Oh, she now has asthma and I'm stressed. I'm so sorry. And you are overwhelmed. And yet, Sherry, look, here you are tonight on this call. Showing up for yourself here. So I would really encourage you not to use the word failure with this group. If anybody has some words of encouragement for Sherry, if you've ever been to the place of feeling like you're failing because your kids are sick and you can't take care of yourself, chime in and give those words to Sherry. I want to ask you to pat yourself on the back for being here tonight and to pat yourself on the back for the 20% that you are showing up. That's the way to turn the dial up on doing more. Ashley, the biggest challenge is cooking for the family. Mostly going well. I just want it to be easier. Yes, Ashley. So what's the challenge in cooking for the family? Are you getting the picky eaters in there? Mary Julia, eating super clean food and still feeling bloated. I hurt and angry. Yes, so more testing to come. Yeah, MJ, we're in the same boat here. Like, okay, I'm doing everything right and my body is still mad. So there must be more answers out there, i.e. targeted testing, playing with a few more factors. Stop overthinking and just do it with meal planning, says Chelsea. What's the overthinking happening for me? What are you overthinking? Coffee, says Alexis. Why can't I quit the coffee? Yeah, because it's highly addicting, Alexis. And when you're in a state of adrenal fatigue, which I think you are, just from what I know of you, that dip happens and it's like desperation for the coffee lift. Tell me if that's right. And then you're like, oh, I did it, but you get the crash again. I have spent many, many years in that cycle. I feel like I'm free from it finally. And if there's a way that we can support you, please allow us. Adaptogenic herbs are going to help you. Getting more sleep, not eating sugar. Those things can keep the adrenals running a little more steadily and prevent that like desperate need for the coffee when you're coming out of a crash. Prepping juices and smoothies because they keep me from eating the sugary stuff, says Maria. Is that somewhere where you want to turn the volume up, Maria? That's very exciting. What needs to happen for you in order to prep the juices and smoothies? Stephanie, I really need to commit to my planning and prep to be more consistent. Guys, planning is critical. I've said it before. I said it a few weeks ago. Even if you put it on a Post-it note, I don't care. I haven't given up, says Sherry, but I'm disappointed in myself. Yeah, I understand that feeling. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you don't be disappointed in yourself because I think there's some value in that wherever you can find the lesson for you, Sherry. It's all good, right? I tell this to my clients too. They come back and they say, I didn't do it. I was so sure I was going to do it. I was so excited after we met. I felt so confident that I was going to do it and I didn't do it. And then we can sit there and look at what didn't happen and why and troubleshoot, Sherry. Clearly the sick kid is a valid reason. And how can you from this moment right now until Friday, even with little girl who's still sick, come on up to 25%. Come on up to 30% and taking care of yourself. It might be something as simple as getting hydrated, which you can certainly do when you're sitting next to a sick child, helping them, right? It doesn't have to be all the way at juices and smoothies and making nut milks. Ashley, I'm the one making it hard on myself by being the only vegetarian in the family, having to make meals that are veg heavy that the family also likes. I think I just need new ideas. Honestly, it sounds like you need the vegan seasonal menu plans. So here's what I would suggest for a family of mixed carnivores and vegetarians. I would get the vegan meal plan and make the vegan meals and add meat let's like have a side of meat that they can choose with their vegetable meal, and then yours is a complete vegan meal. You can add cheese if you want, or eggs if you're a vegetarian. That would be my thinking. Chelsea, just being here and making the effort is huge, Sherry. Give yourself more credit. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Showing up to this call is a big move, and getting the coaching, receiving this coaching. Sherry's being positive. I did cook 2 real meals on Sunday and make fudge. Yeah, Alexis is acknowledging she's had more sugar this week than usual. Therein lies the coffee answer, I would guess, right? Sometimes we get so fixated on the thing to quit, and it's actually something else that is causing it. I'm gonna go with sugar for you. Yeah. Anita's going to sit down and portion out and vacuum seal things, portion out nuts, herbs, meals, juices. Wow. Want to put it in different bins. So grab and make it. It sounds like you're getting really clear on what you need and inventing a system for your kitchen so you have some grab and go. That's fantastic. Caroline's grateful for our session Saturday, priceless. Yes, I'm going to make an offer tonight for some coaching sessions for you ladies too, because it really can be powerful to just one-on-one sit with me and have me just reflect what I'm seeing and hearing. Nicole loves the vegan meal plan. She says that's what we do with the meat. Yeah. Are they out? Yes, they came out today, Nicole. MJ, if you could drop the link to the meal plans, the vegan and the omnivore, the number one recommendation I really wanted to make to you all tonight at the end of this call is to invest in the meal plans. It's $33 for the entire season. It's 3 months of plans every single Friday for $33. It's kind of a ridiculous deal. So please consider that. MJ is posting those links, especially those of you that are struggling with planning. For sure. Okay, so what is required of you? This is something I've been thinking about for myself. What do you need to let go of, or say no to, or turn the volume down on in order to show up more for you this week? I'm talking about just this week. What do you need to say no to? What do you need to let go of? Or what do you need to turn the volume down on? I.e. Alexis, that sounds like the sugar for you, right? In order to step up in the way you want to right now. More prep, more plan, more ease, less coffee, less sugar, more liquid golds. What are you committing to looking at and going, For me, I mean, I've gotten real good at saying no. Like, I kind of am addicted to the feeling of saying no to others. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. I'm good at that. But I think where I need to let go and say no, there might need to be an app that has to come off of here, i.e. Facebook. And it's all business stuff I'm doing, sometimes personal, but I am just clicking on it way too often when I'm working, and it feels like work, right? For those of you that own your own businesses and have to do social media, it feels like work, but I'm not getting at the bigger projects, i.e. having more food prepped for me. I bought a juice today. I spent $7 on a carrot juice today, and I have carrots in my refrigerator. Like, I could have bought a whole nother bag, 10-pound bag of carrots at Costco for that price, right? So that's where I need to be more productive, so I don't end up spending 4 hours at the office and run out of time and need to come juice there. You know what I mean? More productivity. Nicole needs to settle down on my dates. It's a problem sometimes. What does that mean? Settle down on your dates. Stephanie, and you don't have to tell us your like personal stuff, but how does not being able to settle on the dates cause the problem for you then? Answer that. Ashley's learned how to say no pretty well during this month. No is the new yes for me. I love this so much, Ashley. So what has it afforded you saying no to things? How integral has that been to your process and to your success? Maria needs to let go of the snooze button so I can make a smoothie and a juice in the morning before the kids are up. Girl, I know that feeling. I have been there before. That's adrenal fatigue too, or maybe going to bed too late, something to think about. But yeah, it sounds like that addiction to the snooze button. I read an article once that talks about how addicting it is to hit the snooze button, and really one of the only ways out of the snooze button addiction, the hit you're getting from like, oh yeah, I can choose 5 more minutes, is to eliminate the option completely. No snooze. And for me, that means the phone or the alarm is out of the bed and I have to get out of the bed. And sometimes I'll come back and sit back down and just like calm my system down and practice a few minutes of mindfulness and drink some water, but no snooze for you. Alexis is letting go of the sugar and getting more sleep. I will be interested to see how the coffee works out in light of that. Vicky says, I need to help others less and work for me more. More planning for you. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love these acknowledgments. Sherry's going to say, get more sleep, girl. Yes, when that little girl is asleep, you do the same thing. I know it's so hard. I want to let go of the feeling of being behind, says Anna, and not showing up, and celebrate that I've been taking care of myself while sick. I love this so much that you're acknowledging this, Anna. Yes. What needs to happen in order for you to let go of this feeling of being behind? Do you need to declare this to us like you just did? Do you need to journal on it? Do you need to say this out loud right now to yourself? I am not behind. I am doing great. Whatever it is, I want you to do it. Anita says, maybe bread, but I'm eating Ezekiel bread. Probably not good for me. I so love juicing and I'm hooked. Excellent, Anita. You get more and more vibrant as this month goes on. I can see that coming out of you. Caroline says, in regards to this news, look up Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. That's interesting. How long can we make juices in advance, Anita? With a masticating juicer, 24 hours. I have to be honest, I don't really like juice that's sitting around. The whole point of it is that fresh pressed is when you're getting all the nutrients. You can put it in the fridge. A lot of you like to prep it in advance. I'm just too much of a freak for my vitamins and my nutrients to know that when I put it in the refrigerator, it's losing nutrients. So yeah, better to get it than not get it at all. But to me, at this point in my journey, it's a waste of money not to make it fresh. Just my preference. I'll try to put the phone out of reach. Could be interesting with the 5-year-old who's crawled into bed, says Maria. I'm declaring it, says Anna. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, beautiful. Ashley says, don't take my dates away. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Nicole, you were talking about eating dates. The food dates, I read that completely wrong. Yeah, dates can get addicting. I helped this woman come off sugar once and she ended up addicted to dates, like 30 dates a day. And I was like, it was the very beginning. I was like, I don't know how to help you get off the dates. They're very high sugar and they give energy. So I think they are a very alluring. Real food, they are real food. They do have fiber and they are good for you. But yeah, it's a very sweet dried fruit. Leslie, need to get more sleep. I'm totally stressed because my new workspace makes it harder and I dwell. Be more mindful when I'm feeling overwhelmed, like paying attention to cues, drinking water, taking a walk. Beautiful awareness, Leslie. I love everything here. So I love this being more mindful, and it sounds like even 2 minutes of mindfulness before bed to just get work out of your head and let it go. Catherine, I'm sorry, but you can. Sorry that we had the wrong link there. I apologize. It looks like everybody's doing okay now. Chelsea, thank you for checking the Voxer group. Oh no, I'm not up to 30 dates a day, says Nicole. Okay, so good. Those of you that just logging on, we are talking about what we need to let go of or say no to in order to turn up the dial this week and finish transformation strong. Finish it strong. I'm letting go of so much phone scrolling, and we've got Nicole letting go of so many dates that she's eating. A lot of you needing more sleep and self-care. Look, guys, the bottom line here is it's about putting yourself first. If you haven't realized that here, day like 18 into our 21 hardcore days of transformation and commitment. And that even means those of you who are at 20% success rate, okay? That's hardcore for you right now. It's about putting you first, and it's deeply uncomfortable when you start doing it, isn't it? And then it gets kind of addicting. To me, hydration, I talked about this last night on the call, the mini coaching call for the whole world inside of NSU. This is like the ultimate act of, okay, can you care for yourself moment by moment, sip by sip, and remember to throughout the day with hydration, because you're not getting anywhere without this piece in place. Anybody out there could turn up the dial on hydration this week? It gives me that clarity. I forget every time I get dehydrated in the winter. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get hydrated. And I'm like, woo, it feels so good to have oxygen to the brain. More sleep, Catherine. So let's say that you get more sleep. You eat less sugar. You eat less dates. You quit the coffee. You are a rock star at planning. You get the family on board. You juice your juices and smoothies every morning without hitting the snooze button. You show up for some mindfulness. You release the stress from work. All of these things that you want. How does it feel to be in your body right now, but with that thing that we just talked about taken care of, in place? Running like a well-oiled machine, not even a thing. Anna, what is the feeling that you have when you are no longer telling yourself that you're behind the game? Leslie says, this has been such a good experience because I see how much I neglect things that fuel me. Beautiful. Isn't it amazing? I don't know if this is a human condition, a female condition, or that we learned this, how to literally not take care of ourselves, right? Isn't the point of this entire experience to like give this skin bag what it needs so that we can do what we want to do? And yet it's so challenging to program ourselves to like take care of ourselves so that we can get through and survive this, and more than survive, thrive and enjoy it and raise children and affect people in this world to make it a better place. There's a much bigger picture at play here. And yet it's like, I don't want to do the thing that's going to make me feel better. It torments me. I'm like, why? Why don't I want to do it? The more energized I get, the more I do want to do it. So here it is, how you feel on the other side of this thing that's kind of getting in the way. Stephanie has more energy. Alexis is strong, focused, and energetic. Beautiful words. Mary Julia is light and flowy. Catherine, well, we're so busy taking care of others. That is why. And we're so busy being preoccupied with all the stimuli in our world right now, really. Anna would be light, playful, energetic, and happy on the other side of that story that she's behind. If I talk to myself with kindness, says Erin, my spark gets bigger and louder. Ooh, that's juicy. Yeah. So how does having a spark relate to your vision for your health, Erin, that we cultivated at the beginning of this? Anna, how is being light and playful and energetic and happy related to that vision you have of yourself? This first call, remember guys, way back in the beginning, I said, what do you want for yourself? Is any of this what you want? Energetic, hopeful, thriving. Caroline says strong, energized, confident, and relaxed at the same time. I love this juxtapositions of words you guys have, like this like ease place and flow place, and then this like strong words that are coming out here. So, so beautiful. And I want that too. Those two pieces for myself. So good, beautiful, beautiful. Such awesome words for you to hold on to this week as you turn the volume up and step in even more to this experience. How awesome would it be to say on Friday, on March 1st, I finished transformation and I gave it everything I had. Type in yes in the box right now if you want to be able to say to yourself on Friday, I finished transformation strong. Even if you gave 20%, Sherry, and you go up to 25. That's what matters, the turning the dial up, not what percentage you're at. Type in yes, type in me, type in now, type in I want to finish strong. If that's a desire of your heart right now, to be able to, on Friday, 5 days away, 4 days away, that's not far, guys, to be able to say, I gave it my all this week. I showed up for me. God, it feels really good to do that. I gotta tell you. Yes, 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 everybody says. And even Sherry admits, okay, I like that. We're going to get 25% out of you, aren't we, Sherry? And look, it can be something as simple as hydration. Go big, says Caroline. Yes, me, says Vicky. I love this feeling from you all. W-Y-E-S, says Alexis. Yeah, my little one is spelling everything now. He's just pointing out letters everywhere. So all I see are letters. Good. So let's suppose that you finish Friday like, I finished strong. A part of me is transformed. I am stepping into my vision of myself. I am feeling the feelings of my body of strength and flow and pride and lightness and happiness and joy. I had 2 moments this past weekend where I seriously felt like I was going to levitate. Everything felt so good and calm, and I was so present, and they were just ordinary little moments, right? Isn't that always the way? I was in the backyard, one of them, and on my back deck, the other one. That's my happy place. It was not raining or cold. I think that was a big part of it. I was in nature, and I just felt present and good. And a lot of it was that I didn't have pain in my stomach. I might still have bloating, but I didn't have like shooting pains. Pain in the body is very difficult to be present with. I know a lot of you can agree. And through that. Sherry, what mushrooms were you using? Are you talking about to me because I felt really present? I like your sense of humor, Sherry. Send me a message. Let's chat. Plant medicine's a powerful thing. Yeah, so suppose that on Friday you feel all of these good, happy, grounded feelings in moments, right? We're not talking about permanently. Permanently is maybe the goal. What are you taking forward with you on Friday when this ends into your spring? What are you, what aspect of this, let me ask that, are you carrying away here? Not what's your big takeaway? That's our last question. What did you get out of this experience? Not that yet. Are you taking juicing into the next season? Are you taking meal planning with you? Like, what part of what you have picked up in transformation are you saying, yeah, I'm not letting this go anytime soon, and I'm just gonna march right on over here with my nut milks and my Buddha bowls for lunch and my, hydration and my eating real food, 80 to 90% of the time? What are you taking with you? Alexis, are you going to take some caffeine alternatives with you? Rasa is the thing we talked about the other day, R-A-S-A. Mary Julia is taking her juicing and her herbal infusions into the spring with her from transformation. Anita's going to be mindful and set up stations such as a juicing area, a place for smoothies and herbal infusions. Anita, I love that idea. And I think it's really a way to be sustainable about this, right? If all your smoothie stuff is right there above the blender, mine is, it's like, it's a snap to make a smoothie. Erin has really enjoyed the break from alcohol. We decided to drink on the weekends only, but honestly, I may continue to chill. Holy smokes, really nice work. Ashley's bringing nut milks, juicing in the morning, clean eating, juice in the afternoon, herbal infusions, too many things to list. Stephanie's got the liquid gold she's taking with her. I'm really glad. More juicing and nut milk, says Chelsea. I love it how much y'all have loved juicing. This really excites me. Leslie's taking the juicing too. Vicky's tasting the juicing too. Caroline's taking the juicing. Nicole is chasing the juicing. You guys, this makes me so excited. Are y'all doing celery juice or any juice? Anita says, I'm taking it all with me until I get full force and I can do this every day. Incredible attitude, Anita. I've seen you make a massive transformation this month, and I'm thrilled to hear that you're taking this forward into the spring. Less alcohol, says Anna. I've only had one drink in 2 weeks. Holy smokes. Granted, I've been sick. No, it still counts, but I've seen that I'm okay without it. Wow. Ding, 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 ding. And here you are thinking, I'm behind. I'm behind. One drink in 2 weeks? Girl, when this thing started, you were telling us you were having maybe a drink a day, more on the weekends. Nice work. Catherine, continuing alcohol-free string of days, juicing and smoothies. I'm taking meal planning from my Real Food Notebook, trying more juicing and hydration, says Sherry. Sherry, this is beautiful. You can get from 20 to 25% even just by getting on that hydration train for the next 4 days. All of it, says Maria. I didn't like the nut milk, says Sherry. That's okay. I might even try again. Yeah, let us know what went wrong. Maybe we can help you troubleshoot. Ashley, the alcohol thing is pretty huge. What I'm taking forward is knowing I can do this without a problem, says Caroline. I can. There is no need for fear. You are taking some major confidence in yourself forward, Caroline. This from a woman who used to kind of like wait her turn to get into the kitchen with her roommates. And now she told me recently, oh, FYI, I own the kitchen now. They wait to come in for me, and I take up more than half the fridge with my glass jars. So beautiful. Chelsea, celery and carrot juice for you. Good. Loved the carrot juice before dinner tonight. It staved off the hunger. Isn't that amazing? That carrot juice, I did mine at 5 p.m. today, and it was like, ding. And my husband even asked at like 6:30, he's like, are you going to make yourself dinner? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess I'm hungry. It just takes that edge off. Celery is going for Leslie. You guys, this is so encouraging and beautiful here, what it is that you're walking away with and taking forward with you. What tools, what drinks, what liquid golds, what aspects of real food and the real food habit process you're taking with you. I love this so much. What support do you need in order to be successful? This container that we have here is closing. I feel sad about it. I think I'm going to have some giveaways this week. I'd like to do a prize. I'm going to issue a prompt tomorrow on Voxer, and anyone who answers the prompt by voice will be entered to win a prize. Somebody tell me what the prize should be. An Amazon gift card so you can buy more supplies? Good. Love my chicken broth. Bean sprouter, says Sherry. This is so cool. Anita wants to know if I'll sell kefir cultures. Yeah, guys, here's the thing about kefir. I do have cultures to sell. Don't tell anybody. I'm selling them cash only, basically. I'm done doing quarterly taxes and all of that stuff. So if you want kefir cultures, you have to contact me directly. It's $15 cash or Venmo or PayPal, and you have to come get them from me. And those are my conditions. If you're local. Sorry, I'm not shipping at this time. When can we do transformation again, says Maria? It looks like we are going to be running it again in May. MJ, I don't really remember if that's right. We said spring, not March, probably not April. Looks like May, right before summer. And if anyone from here feels brave to share before and after pictures from transformation, this doesn't have to be about weight. This can be about the sparkle in your face and the joy on your face. Transformation, you will receive $50 off your next transformation round. What support do you need in order to do this? Do you, or accountability, or poor Linda. Poor Linda couldn't get on. Linda's the woman who lost her husband 6 weeks ago. So transformation has been important for her community-wise. So we'll surround her with a little bit of love maybe when we get off the call and on Voxer. Okay, says Maria, I'm in for May. Excellent. Yay to May, says Ashley. I would love to have you guys again. And I think next time we will break down the Voxer into smaller groups. Some of the feedback we got is just that it may have been too fast moving. And I have to be honest with you ladies, I have never seen so many people use the text feature in a Voxer group. And I probably should have started you out by challenging you to talk more. But that's why this time, yes, Sherry, you get a $50 discount in May if you share a testimonial or before and after photos. I will accept a testimonial or before and after photos from you. Yes, to do it again in May. I wish I'd taken pics of my stomach before transformation, says Vicky. Yeah, you might have an old picture where you look bloated. That's acceptable too. Catherine says showing up here daily was a good way to be accountable. Yeah, so the Voxer group worked for you for accountability. We can also talk about doing a once a month coaching call like this if anybody wanted to have that option. Like transformation graduates from any of the classes get to come to a once a month call. Honestly, I have to tell you guys, if you are not in the membership, that is your next step. If you want to be in a container of support, if you want to feel like you have this connection with me, you do inside the membership. MJ, if you could drop the link, that is $24 a month, guys. An absolute steal for a once a month coaching call like this style, a 1 week challenge. We just did a Get Real challenge inside the membership, a lot like transformation, but for 1 week. Next month, we'll be doing a breakfast and a Remake Your Morning challenge. And then the ebooks, you get a brand new ebook every month as a member at no charge. It's included in your membership, and it's all of my newest, latest and greatest, most delicious recipes at your fingertips. That's the barbecue sauce one that someone was talking about on Voxer today. That's inside the membership. I'm also developing an app so that you will have the entire membership at your fingertips. It will launch this spring. We are actively working on it now. That's what Nick was working on today. Leslie says the group and app chats have kept me inspired, well worth the money. Yeah, there's so much to be said for that group support, Leslie, and I love that you used it. So thank you. How cool was it to see pictures of what everybody was eating? If you have not purchased the seasonal menu plans, that is a container of support for you. You don't get a chat aspect, although a lot of members buy the menu plans. It's a beautiful complement, the two of those things together. MJ posted those links earlier, and we can post them again if need be. There's vegan and omnivore menu plans. Every single Friday, Mary Julia will send you your dinners for the next week, you guys. If you liked the recipes inside of Transformation, you will like seasonal menu plans. Okay, I'll stop selling to you. Oh, one more thing, coaching. I'm here. I'm giving you a ridiculous price. I'm going to do $50 for a phone session 45-minute phone session on the phone with me. Get really, really clear. $50. That's where I can dig more into stuff like supplements and targeted suggestions. Some of you messaged me during this, like, what supplement should I take? That's not part of transformation for me. Maybe one day it will be. That is truly something I do with my private clients, is talk more, get real deep into supplements, recommendations to the right types of practitioners for you, and guidance on your healing journey that's very targeted. Caroline says, do a session with her. We had a great session on Saturday. And then if you want to come in my office and sit with me and hang out one-on-one, that's a $75 session for you guys. Sorry, 77. So just send me a message. I'm into the sevens right now. $77 for that message, that service. Okay, now I'll stop selling to you. Okay, I want to know, what's your next step? Right now, tonight, tomorrow morning, Maria, maybe it's not hitting the snooze button. Think about what you talked about on the call tonight, and think about how you want to feel on Friday when this ends. What's your action step then for this week, for the next 4 days? Drill down on it for me. Get real specific. To those of you that want to be held accountable, you want to be held accountable? Say it real clear right now. Nicole, say, no dates or 2 dates or 3 dates, whatever that is. Alexis, say no coffee, 1 cup of coffee, order the rasa, whatever it is, or just go to bed. Yeah. Or list your bedtime. Be specific, and let's use Voxer this next 4 days to rah each other over the finish line so that we get strong on Friday, that we get that feeling of accomplishment, that you can feel that lightness, that flow, that joy, that happiness, that strength, that ease that you told me in this session, not only that you want, but that's right there on the other side of whatever this little bullshit is here for the next 4 days. Sherry, I'm going to say it's you telling yourself that you failed. Notice those voices really while you up your hydration or up the juice. Catherine's going to keep up with the hydration. I've been short by 2 cups most days on the water. Good. Very specific. So hit your target. What's the target, Catherine? Anna, go to bed and let the kitchen go. Bravo, girl. Go to bed and let the kitchen go. Get that sleep so that on Friday you can feel so good, especially if you're coming out of being sick. Leslie's going to write down her food for the next 4 days, no coffee, and get at least 5 hours a night of sleep. Oh my goodness. I hope you can get more than that. But if 5 is all you can get, I hope you get it and it's uninterrupted and deep. Alexis, no sugar. Get some alternatives for coffee, asleep by 10:30. Good job. Very specific, Alexis. How can we hold you to this? Erin's going to dry brush. Excellent. Order some local meat and bones with marrow and up the juicing and bone broth. Beautiful. Very specific, guys. Do you see that action step? Really, really specific. Sherry's going to be asleep by 11 and drink at least 1 quart of water a day and 1 juice per day. I love this, Sherry. That's more than a 25% girl. If you can do that for the next couple of days, 2 juices a day, says Chelsea. Rocket. I got my celery juice in the morning and my carrot in the afternoon. And it's like, I don't need anything else. I'm actually thinking about doing a juice cleanse next weekend, doing 2 full days just juice. And I'm like, I think I'll have to work in some other juices. It'll probably be a green juice, a celery juice, and a carrot juice. Pack snacks to go. Make tea with maple syrup. Yeah, that's an easy swap out, Sherry. Leslie says, if y'all find good local bones, can you advise? Tell Wilmington people, tell Leslie where to get her bones. Where are you getting your bones? Maria's going to leave the house every morning with a juice or a smoothie. Excellent. Very clear action steps. So Maria, what is required of you in order to do that? Where are you stepping up, or what are you saying no to? This is so good. What's my action step? My action step is, I don't know. It's not with food. I feel like so in integrity and my stomach feels so not angry with me. I think being consistent with my abdominal massage. I didn't last night and I felt okay today, but the other nights I did like 4 or 5 nights in a row with this and the castor oil and the hot water bottle, and I had the best poop the next morning every single time. So that's my action step, because when my stomach is happy, I don't feel like a psycho bitch. Really. And then I don't hate myself for the agitated way that I'm responding to my world. Chelsea's encouraging Leslie to check out the farmer's market. Where can you order food to be delivered? Anita, you may want to check out the produce box. They deliver right to the door, and they do have an organic box. I don't know if they have bones. I don't think you're going to be able to get bones delivered in this area, to be totally honest with you. But if you don't want local bones, I bet you can order some bones online on the butcher box if you want to look there. Catherine, what oil is that for stomach massage? Catherine, I'm back to start putting this on the New School Kitchen shop. MJ was working on this for me today. This is Digest Zen. It's a blend from doTERRA, and it works really, really well for me, either on my mouth. You can put it in a drop in water if you've got stomach stuff. It's anise, peppermint, ginger, caraway, coriander, tarragon, and fennel, all very, very soothing to the stomach. And you don't have to take it internally. You can rub it on the stomach directly. It's pretty miraculous stuff, I have to say. Maria says, I won't snooze for the rest of the week. I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Okay, so what are you taking away, guys? What are you taking away from this whole experience? What did you learn about yourself? Caroline gave us a good one earlier. She said, I learned that I can do it and I don't have to be afraid. You know, stepping into this work allowed her to feel that feeling of, oh, this isn't as big of a deal as I was making it in my head. And I can do this and I can do it well and rock at it. What have you learned about yourself in the last month? Anything goes here. It doesn't have to be about food specifically. And truthfully, it's usually not about food, the things we learn in the process of learning to take care of ourselves, right? What did you learn about yourself? Sherry says that I can do more than I thought. How beautiful is that? Vicky, I can try new things and be okay. Oh, I love that. Caroline, that I have all the stuff. I already like to eat well. That coffee and sugar were messing that up. Yeah, I'm so proud of all of you that have really even looked at the coffee piece. That's a scary one. And the alcohol. Really, really proud of you for that. Catherine, she said castor oil, that it's not that hard to start eating right, says Anita. Girl, and you're more than starting to eat right. You are eating right every day. Leslie, I learned I can't pour from an empty cup. And I am worth the time to take care. You absolutely are. That's like, I want every single one of you right now, I don't care if this is cheesy, to type in the chat box, I am worth it. I am worth this. I am worth taking the time to eat this way. I'm going to do it too. Writing things is powerful, guys. This is a great mantra. I am worth it. Yes. Mary Julia, it takes time to care for myself, and that's okay. I love that last part. I know you've always been aware that it takes time to care for yourself, but that it's okay to take that time. You're deserving of it. Erin, I can get healthy anytime. I'm never too far gone. That's juicy. Anna, when I'm taking care of myself, I'm a more patient mother. Ain't that the truth? Chelsea says, yeah, cooking takes less time than I think. Yeah, there's that buildup, isn't there? Actually, I learned that I actually really love food prep, which I did not expect. It's meditative. I truly learned that it's not crazy hard to do this real food thing. I'm so proud of you, Ashley. I am worth it. I am worth it. I am worth it. I am worth it. Oh, I love you guys for following my prompt. I am worth it. I am worth it. I am worth it. Stephanie, more awareness about what my triggers are for emotional eating and what is stopping me from being successful. Beautiful, Stephanie. Yeah, has anyone else gotten clearer around their triggers for emotional eating? The triggers that made you go like, oh, I really wish I could have some chips right now, right? But I've made this commitment. And even if you did have the chips, more awareness of triggers. Who can relate? I am worth this to heal my mind and body, says Anita. Beautiful. Yeah, you guys, Hilltop Angus grass-fed, the link, Erin, thank you for sharing that. Hilltop picks up on Sundays. Here in Wilmington, and they have an order coming in this Sunday. So you'll want to place an order on there soon. I love their beef and I love their pork. And they have lamb as well if you do lamb. It's really affordable. I would encourage you, even just get a couple of packs of grass-fed beef. Go meet the family after you order. You pick up when you pay with your debit card or cash. The nicest people. If you're local, place an order with Hilltop. Tell them I sent you when you go pick it up. I really think you guys will love that product. Alexis, I deserve the time and space to take care of myself, and it's okay to say no. I'm so proud of you. I'm worth it. Chelsea says, my trigger awareness definitely continues to grow. Yeah. Mine too. It really is. And I've noticed that as I cut more foods out, and I was talking to Caroline about this too, I will go to my phone for comfort when I'm triggered, as opposed to shoving food in my mouth, which doesn't mean that I don't stand over the stove and do this with, I did it with squash tonight or cabbage, technically a good food, but staring at one spot and eating too much of it until my stomach hurts. That's emotional eating too. It doesn't have to be ice cream, guys. And as I get that under control, I do notice that there's more of like, I should look at this right now, right? Notice the ways that we like to soothe ourselves and what could happen and what does happen when you take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, confront it, say out loud, I feel frustrated. There's a great emotional eating video inside the membership for those of you that are members. If you become a member, you'll be able to see it, about the ocean of emotion and how to navigate emotional eating. It is possible. So much beautiful stuff you are taking away. I am taking away incredible gratitude for the willingness of this particular group to dive into this content. This is different than last year. Nicole was the only one in on last year. We really changed the program significantly with the addition of Liquid Gold. And I have to tell you, I was really nervous that people were going to be like, this is weird. How do I get these juices into my day? What do you mean celery juice? And you guys have just embraced it. And I'm so grateful and so excited to see where you go next, to see you step into that beautiful vision that you have of yourself as light and flowy and happy and strong and capable and living the life you are meant to live because you are properly fueled and healing your body with real foods. I want to know. Keep me updated. Let me know how it's going. I'm going to stay on the call. It's 1 hour right now. If you need to go and prioritize sleep, please do that. I will stay on for an extra couple of minutes to answer any questions that you might have, just as we've been doing with other calls. Gosh, I really need to wash my hair. It's hard to look at yourself in this thing, you guys. And also, oh my God, my mustache is out of control. I'm going tomorrow to get it done. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you were worried that I was going to go talk to somebody like I didn't talk to people today. What questions do you have here in our last coaching call as you ready yourself to move forward? We've got the links to the seasonal menu plans and the membership posted here. Please feel free if you need to see them again to post. I would love to have you join. Send me a message if you want to do a coaching call or an in-person coaching visit this month. Come visit me and let me help you continue this momentum. Momentum is huge, guys. What you're feeling right now, you're in a great place to keep going. The idea of transformation isn't like, I can't tell you how many people have said like, oh, I did a Whole30 and on day 31, I ate an entire pizza. You could totally go eat an entire pizza on Friday if you want to, and I will not judge you. But that's not, it doesn't seem to be the vibe of what's happening here with us. There seems to be so much excitement about how good we feel. My guess is that you'll want to hold on to and maintain as much as possible going into this spring season for yourself. Your enthusiasm is perfect. Thank you, Caroline. That's really nice to hear. I will email you about a coaching call. Sherry, I think you're in a perfect place to get some coaching. I think there's definitely some mindset stuff going on for you that when you flip that switch for yourself of where you're failing and not doing well and really begin to see what you are doing well, it's amazing what happens. It's a terrifying leap because we think that we have to keep pointing out what's going wrong in order to succeed. But when we look at what's going well, everything increases, right? What we focus on grows all the time. And I think you'd be a great candidate for this. I just joined NSK, says Ashley. I'm so excited. Okay, good. Aaron's got a good question. Is cacao powder good for you or should it be limited? There's no sugar in it and I normally pair it with a tiny bit of maple syrup. Aaron, yeah. So cacao powder can be good for you. Sadly, it doesn't work in my body. And Mary Julia was just telling me it kind of gets her stomach a little bit off. But if you feel good when you eat it, it's got great benefits. So listen to your body to decide if it's good for you. But as far as being super NSK approved, ding, ding, ding. I don't know about, should it be limited? How much of it are you eating? That might be the next thing. I don't want to eat that pizza, says Vicky. I feel addicted to veggies. Yes, a good sign of health is that you crave the things that are good for you. So you are in the health zone, Vicky. You should be really proud of yourself. Catherine, Friday, I may have a bit of cake. My grandson turns 18. Catherine, that's amazing. You enjoy that 18th birthday cake. That's a really beautiful thing. Eat it intentionally, see how you feel, and enjoy it because you chose it. There's something different about you choosing the food than the food choosing you, if you know what I mean. Sherry, you know, I am a teacher and I would tell my students what you are saying, but not to myself. And Sherry, you're not alone there. Mothers, teachers, caregivers, nurses, this is the symptom of the caregiver. This is why I love working with moms and teachers and nurses and caregivers, because this is universal. We care so much for others that we forget about ourselves. And then we even start to beat ourselves up because we're not showing up enough for the others enough. So beautiful. I see that mindset piece for you, maybe even starting to flip already after tonight, and I'm excited. A tablespoon or less a day of cacao powder. Oh yeah, that's great. I thought you were like, you know, having a, I don't know, some sort of cacao affair. Any other questions in the final countdown of transformation? I will launch that. Let's call it a $25 gift certificate to Amazon. I'll email it directly to you. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to do a transformation prompt. And then you've got to leave a 1 minute, let's call this 30 seconds to 1 minute message answering the prompt by Voxer voice. I'll have Chelsea help me out with that and keep track of who answers. And then she and I, or I'll let her as our Voxer moderator, choose a winner to receive a $25 Amazon gift certificate here on our last week. And then you can buy yourself some cacao or some hemp hearts or some herbs. Does that sound fun? And you know what? Let's do a second place prize. We'll choose two winners, more incentive. Second place gets their next batch or their first batch of herbs from Mary Julia, totally free. I will buy them from Mary Julia and support her business and send them to you. $25 Amazon gift certificate, herbs from MJ. And look out, guys, Mary Julia is going to be offering some herbal consults. If you want to hop on the phone with her, she can target some herbs specifically for what it is that you are dealing with. I heard a lady at a birthday party talking about Weight Watchers, and I thought, poor lady, she needs NSK, not that old school crap. Sherry, I love her so much. I'm a 911 dispatcher, says Leslie. Self-care is the only way I can sustain my career. Wow, how powerful is that, right? If you are not on your game, your ability to dispatch is compromised. And then, yeah, I never thought of that. That's really beautiful, Leslie. Thank you for the work you're doing for you and everybody whose lives you're saving. Do you recommend metal lids due to pressure? And is it okay to use plastic lids for anything? Anita, I use plastic lids on my Pyrex because those are not touching the food. You know, ideally everything would be stainless steel and metal and glass for me, but I don't think that's doable. I just don't put my food in the plastic. Plastic sneaks in, let me tell you, and I have to do a house clearing. Good. Anything else? We've got 1 more minute here before we say goodbye and good night. Please consider the menu plans of anything, guys. I would really love to see you continue to have a source of inspiration flowing to your inbox every Friday, and give us feedback. What worked about this? What didn't? We'll be sending you a survey right at the end in the final days, and it would be really wonderful if you could just let us know. Thank you to those of you who did reply to my email asking what's working about transformation. I've received all of your replies. I haven't been able to reply to all of you yet, but it's really valuable to know what is working about this program and what still needs some tweaking. So your honesty is always appreciated. When we run this again in May, we want it to be tip-top awesome. Love the menu plan, says Erin. I'm so glad. I love you, ladies. Thank you so much for bringing yourselves to this incredible work of transformation. You're not done. You've got a final action step for the next 4 days to show up your best, your strongest, and your most committed with that positive mindset in place and that present moment awareness there, so you can just ride the waves of life, take the deep breaths, and then do the thing to take care of you in the next 4 days, and then get on Voxer and tell me about your wins. I love you. Thank you. Thanks for your patience with the mix-up earlier in the link, and go to bed. Take care of yourself. Good night.